Yes, thank you. My name is Laura Cox, Lauracox. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak to you this afternoon. I'm asking you to delay certification. There are too many questions that need to be answered regarding this election. Too many numerical anomalies and credible reports of procedural irregularities. We need to remove the distrust and the sense of procedural disenfranchisement felt by many Michigan voters in place. This vote will be certified and the will of the people will be upheld, but we need to ensure there is a fair and accurate vote first. This election had its issues. At every step of the election process has been stacked against Republicans, starting with the challenger process. Every election, the Michigan Republican Party chair signs credentials for thousands of Republicans who volunteer to observe and challenge the election counting process to uphold the integrity of the vote. This year, I was honored to perform that duty, and thousands showed up across the state. The majority of election officials treated all challengers, regardless of party, with dignity and respect, and let them participate meaningfully in the process. One location and one jurisdiction stood out above all others, being inhospitable and hostile to Republican challenges, the TCF Center. From the moment issues stated early today, the reaction from the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, and partisan Democrats has been antagonistic, belligerent, and disrespectful. I appreciate the hard work of election officials, but I also will not let Republican challengers be disrespected and shut out of the process. And last week, the Wayne County Board of Canvassers noticed significant problems with the election counting process across the county. When the Republican canvassers asked the state to take a little more time to investigate, they were treated again with hostility and intimidation. But rather than treat those threats seriously, many Democrat elected officials looked to further intimidate and threaten these officials. Election after election, we have had the same issues. We certify and then forget until the next election. If folks are proud of a 71% out of balance count in our largest community in the state, then we have very different ideas. This is why I implore the Board of Canvassers to provide meaningful review of Wayne County. In the future, I would ask this board to do three things. First, please use your platform to ensure that all challengers and participants in the election process are treated equally, regardless of their party. Second, please use your platform to end all threats and intimidation to Republicans and all parties. All deserve to have an election with integrity where every legal vote is counted. Third, please demand more from the election counting process so all questions can be answered to ensure fair and accurate vote. I ask you to do that today. I will continue to stand up for Republicans and demand that they be respected. And I will demand a meaningful review of the votes for the people of Michigan. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. Is there questions? The board members? Well, thank you very much for, okay, Norm, go ahead.
Laura, you've been around for a while, your husband too, and you heard the testimony from some of the witnesses, Chris Thomas being one of them, that we have no choice today, that we have no power to order an audit, even though it appears to be a bit in conflict with statutory language. Specific to the testimony earlier today, do you have any comments on that?
Well, I believe we have the opportunity to request a review, a meaningful review. We need to look at the Wayne County results, and I think that you have time in the safe harbor limit dates to make that happen. So I believe that that should happen.
Any further questions? Thank you very much.